I'm curious because if I'm correct, you live in the area or in the same state. I'm sure that it was probably conversation with your friends. Could you share what the community and maybe some of the conversations you had with your friends regarding this case and what their thoughts were?
Well, something like this is very devastating. When you talk about three young little girls that couldn't defend themselves, of course, the community is just appalled. Mental illness is not something that they look at in a situation like this at first because, the innocent died and he's a monster. And so, a lot of the conversation gets wrapped up around that part of it. It's not till later when you learn more of the story, some say it doesn't matter. He killed them. He's guilty and no one else is involved, you know. But for me, I think about, oh, yes, this was horrifying, but what was happening that caused him to do this? What kind of support was he getting with PTSD and coming from the military and just all of that? I think there's deeper parts of this.
When they first found the 3 girls passed away and he was missing, were people immediately saying, "Oh, it was absolutely him," or were they thinking that maybe something had happened to him and it was something that happened to the 3 girls and the father?
It was a little bit of both. I think it was more believed that he did it, but there were some skepticism going on and people thinking that maybe there was somebody else that had done this. But I think as evidence was coming out, more people felt that he was the one that did it.
And was Whitney on the news a lot? Was there any information coming out on Whitney? Was she speaking to the press? Was the family speaking?
She was more silent, like, she didn't really say a whole lot. I mean, they did have one time where she was public, but mostly she was more behind the scenes.
That makes sense. I mean, a devastating loss when all your daughters are taken stolen from you. Absolutely horrible.